Jack Ma's Alibaba goes global. Shit, what is it? Single day, sorry. Jack Ma's Alibaba's single day goes. Is it single day? Singles day? Singles
Day.
Singles day.
Singles Day, one day.
Goes global with 25 billion sales. Okay.
All right,
Getting old, man. I don't know. Okay.
Uncle Dan.
All right. Jack Ma's Alibaba Singles Day goes global with 25 billion in sales. And we're also going to talk about his new action movie, 攻守道. So 25 billion in sales. That is a record for sure.
It's a lot of money.
I don't know if people can even comprehend the idea, like Singles Day. First of all, what exactly is Singles Day? What the hell is that?
Well, it's in China. In China, we call it 双十一, so it's on November the 11th. And because there are 4 ones,
So single.
they're all singles.
Yeah.
It's basically was originally for the singles in China. They can buy something for themselves, so they wouldn't feel that lonely. But then it turns out to become like a major kind
Is
of
Jack
event.
Ma the one who came up with that? So some marketing guy came up with that, or they always have it?
No, Jack Ma.
Jack Ma
I'm pretty
came up
sure
with
it's from Taobao and Alibaba.
Yeah, so from Taobao, they came up with a day, kind of almost an excuse, almost like just like Valentine's Day or
opposite of
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And if you're single, now it's an excuse for you to shop, to buy something for yourself
Yes.
or buy something for others. But then it turns out to be bigger than anything else. Like
Yep.
it becomes a very mainstream thing in China, right?
I was even shopping online e-commerce here.
Yeah, like all kinds of
in
sales,
North
all kinds of-
America,
okay.
from all the name brand you name it, maybe like I don't know, Nordstrom or like
Yeah.
Saks,
Yeah.
and then they all have Singles Day. We have this discount, that discount.
Now they're also using that idea from North America.
Exactly.
So there's like Vic gives us an idea with the numbers. How they made how much money in just a short period of time?
So overall, they generated 25 billion, as Dan has mentioned,
Yeah.
but 8.6 billion was generated in
With a
the
B.
first hour. With a B, billion.
$8.6 billion in the first hour. Just imagine processing that
Is that
money.
in US dollars?
US dollars.
US
This is all US
Wow.
dollars.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Wow.
Like in the first hour, right? And also this year, it goes global. Now it's not just from China. It's also people from all over the world
Yes.
that they're shopping.
Yeah, they've opened it up, so they've kind of welcomed a lot of online retailers from all over the world. So they were
more people
over-
participating.
Yeah, over 200 countries made up of all the retailers that were selling on Singles Day. So definitely, when they say globalization for Alibaba, they really opened things up this year.
What do you think they're trying to do?
Alibaba, I think they're trying to dominate the world.
Yeah, I think truly it's like kind of
Well,
world
first and
domination.
foremost, really compete hard against Amazon.
Yep.
Because Amazon's making, of course, a lot of great gains in all aspects.
Yeah.
But you know, Amazon, I think for the primary, like they do have a sales day sometimes, but it's never that.
But they're not
big.
Prime Day.
Yeah,
The Prime Day,
Which
yeah,
is not
exactly.
even close.
Not
to
even
what
close.
Alibaba has achieved.
There's so much hype around that day.
I know.
I think they hyped it so that it's like the Black Friday. That
It
we
is,
have.
yeah, but it just even multiply, even like a bigger sell than that.
Well, if you think about it, China alone has over 1 billion people. So even if they don't sell out of the country,
Yeah.
you can imagine the kind of sales they would have.
And with Jack Ma recently, what he's been doing is kind of interesting how he's now, of course, obviously expanding internationally, not beyond than China. And also he's now more focusing on getting more publicity. He always gets a lot of publicity.
Yes.
But like, the he was like the celebration, the annual celebration for
Right.
his company. He dressed up like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
You saw that, right?
Yes.
What do you think of that?
You know what? I think I can give a lot of respect to to him for being the top leader of the business,
Yeah.
and communicate that we work hard, but we know how to play hard, and we know how to have fun. And when we have fun, it builds up the culture, it builds up the community. And Jack Ma has time and time again talks about how important that is to making Alibaba successful.
And his new movie, 攻守道, GSD, kind of like JKD, but GSD. Why did he make that movie? Because we kind of talked about it, and I watched it because I'm a kung fu fan. He got involved with Donnie Yen is in it, Tony Jaa is in it, Jet Li's in it. So you have a lot of these like top martial art superstar in the movie. It's not actually a movie; it's like a short film, 20-minute or so, quite short. And
But it's movie quality.
it's movie quality, obviously. And after I watch it, and I wasn't sure what's the purpose of that. Now.
Especially the ending, right?
ending.
It was showing the moves.
And I was like, okay, is he promoting a product, his company? Is he promoting himself? Is he promoting
martial
or
arts?
is it a trailer for a bigger movie coming up?
Yeah.
Like I wasn't sure what's the purpose of it. And so I ponder on that because I'm a big fan of Jack Ma. Right? If you go to my library, you see I have a lot of Jack Ma books and books about Jack Ma. Right? I love the way he thinks about things and views the business and work. It's amazing. And he's, of course, out of a lot of different entrepreneurs who I resonate with as a Chinese entrepreneur. He's also a very articulate speaker. And he's a phenomenal teacher because he was an English teacher. So I resonate a lot with that. So this is just my personal opinion why he does these things. I think it's because when he had no money, he was just getting started at the time. He was facing a lot of rejection. Keep in mind, he still isn't, but he wasn't a good-looking guy, right? So also short. So you can imagine in China, like a lot of people, they probably don't treat him very well. Probably give him a very hard time.
Yes.
And now he has the power, he has the money. I think he made this movie in a way kind of to fulfill his dream.
I would say so.
Fulfill his dream to say, I am not now he has money, but now he's a star, right?
Yes.
He has enough money to get all these people involved, right?
He can be the center of
the center.
among the stars.
With enough money, you can even beat Donnie Yen, right? He's no problem. You can Tony Jaa, no problem, right? Boxing champion, no problem.
Even Jet Li.
Jet Li, that's it. You can beat everybody with enough
Like,
money.
when's the last time you saw Jet Li
In the movie, it's been a long time, so he's able to utilize his connection, be able to do that. And even at the end, he sang a song together with Fei Wong. When was the last time Fei Wong sang a
Fei
new?
Wong is a top pop
Like
star
the
in
number
China
one,
for the past 20 years.
different time,
Huge.
and very difficult to get, impossible to get, basically.
Yeah, she might release a song every 2 years or something.
It's been a long time since he released a new song, right?
That's huge.
So they sing together, and at the end, he even got some kind of videos from other celebrity from Hollywood, right? Kind of challenging him and say, "Hey, man, I'm gonna get you." The whole
Jason
thing.
Statham from
Yeah.
the Transporter.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting. Makes me it's kind of like the Fast and Furious, right? At the end, I'm gonna get you, right?
Yes.
It feels like that kind of thing. So I think that's why he made that, just to fulfill his dream. I think same thing with the Michael Jackson thing is like he knows he can't dance. He knows it's gonna look awkward, but I think he actually now he has the money, has the influence. I think he enjoys that star status. I think personally, that's how I see it, right? So he has the money, he has the fame, but he wants a different kind of fame.
Do you think it's also because he practiced a lot of Tai Chi?
He does.
And then he and Jet Li, I think they have a foundation about Tai Chi, and when they want to spread the Tai Chi.
Yeah, but it wasn't a very clear message. He could have made it more clear.
And he shows a little
It's almost like he's promoting his own style of new martial art called 攻守道.
Oh, yeah,
It's got the
it does
quotes,
feel like that
principles at the end, right? In the ending scene, plus the name of it. It just feels like, are you trying to set up a new style, a new
cult.
new karate style, new Chinese kung fu style, like Wing Chun, like he wants. It's almost like that, but he's not, because obviously he's not. So that's why the whole thing is a bit strange. The only thing it makes sense to me is like, hey, you know what? This is what I want to do. So screw you guys. I'm just gonna do it.
No, I think firstly, this movie
It promotes
it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, it promotes
but
Singles
then-
Day, right?
Yeah, it's a trailer for the
Yeah.
Singles Day.
Yeah.
And then another thing is, with Jack Ma, he's basically, like the Alibaba whole group, they're moving towards the Hollywood movie industry.
True.
So he's showing I can invite all those Chinese top stars to
Yep,
be
that
in
makes sense.
movie with
That makes
me
sense.
because he's the producer, of
He's the
course,
producer.
right? So it's I'll also like doing a little bit of marketing for the movie production side. But the third thing is I think he wants to spread the Tai Chi. I think if you could really understand Chinese and in the end he shows a little bit his theory or philosophy
Philosophies, yeah.
and then about the Tai Chi.
Which I like. Yeah,
And then it just makes so well with business.
Yeah.
And maybe at the end of the day, he's just a guy that's just trying to fulfill his dreams.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
That's probably
Yeah.
50%.
I think yeah. So promotes Singles Day, right? It promotes kind of the whole video production company, right? It shows what he could do, right? And then he has a little bit of fun, that too, right?
Yeah.
And then also promote Tai Chi and also maybe get some awareness for the sport and foundation. I think it's all of those things. So, Jack Ma is very, very interesting. Is if you want to you want us to make more videos about Jack Ma, maybe just share some of his principles on business, because I think a lot of videos even on YouTube that it's not, they have Jack Ma's interviews and also have people talking about Jack Ma, but a lot of those guys I don't think they study his life very deeply.
And I think you need people to dissect
what he said
Understand
and
it
what
differently.
exactly does that mean. So if you're interested, comment below, let me know, give me a thumbs up. We can make a future videos in Decode China about Jack Ma. I can talk about Jack Ma all day, right? So I'm such a big fan of what he does. So, and make sure, subscribe below, turn on notification, click on the button, check out the videos on the right side where you want to check out our other Decode China videos. Until next time, I'll see you in the next episode.